Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You are welcome to the first edition of online further mathematics class. Inshallah, what we intend to do throughout this online lecture, as far as further mathematics is concerned, is to be solving past questions. And the idea that we are going to adopt is that in the objective part, inshallah, I will be solving the first 20 questions, 1 to 20. Then you now be solving the next 20. That means 21 to 40. Then I will now be solving theory as well. So that is the idea we want to adopt. Because the reality is that if we want to be taking the topic one after the other, we can still not finish our topic. You understand how voluminous furthermaths is, considering the short time that we have. So this is question 2019 question. We are going to start with 2019. After that, we move to 2018, 2017 until the lecture is over. So you want to start with 2019. The first guy said we should solve. He said solve. That we should solve this. And what we need to do is that we are going to have, this is indices. So we are going to have 2 raised to power 3, of course, which is 8. Open the bracket, x minus 2 is equal to 2 raised to power 2, open the bracket, 3x. Don't forget, the bracket is very important. So the law of indices, remember the law that says if a raised to power x is equal to what? A raised to power y. Since the base are the same, we say the power are also equal. That means in essence, we can say we have 3 into bracket x minus 2 is equal to 2 into bracket 3x. So we open the bracket. Or better still, if you like, you can divide both sides by 2. Or you say you multiply both sides by 2 raised to power minus 1. It's still the same thing. So if you open the bracket, you have 3x minus 6 is equal to 6x. If you collect the right hand, you have 3x minus 6x is equal to 6. If you solve this, you have what? Minus 3x is equal to 6. And that means x is equal to minus 2. Of course, you don't need to be told. By the time you divide both sides by minus 3, you have x is equal to minus 2. That's the first one. The second one, the second question, we have to evaluate. Question number 2 said, evaluate tan 75 degree. Evaluate that and leave your answer and solve for solution. Of course, the simplest idea is to know that tan 75 is same as tan 45 plus tan 30. That means that we can say that our tan 75 degree is same thing as tan, open the bracket, 45 degree plus 30 degree. That is that. And of course, recall, you should remember that what? Tan, open the bracket, a plus b is same thing as what? Tan a plus tan b all over what? 1 minus tan a tan b. So in this sense, that means that tan from this tan 45 degree plus 30 degree is same thing as tan 45 degree plus tan 30 degree all over what? 1 minus tan 45 degree multiplied by tan 30 degree. But where the problem lies is this idea. I want to quickly refresh your brain. Remember, when we were dealing with special angle in mathematics, that was the first topic I taught you in ss3 in mathematics, and you have done it also in your ss1 for the mathematics. If you remember that if you have something like this, a rectangle triangle like this, such that this is 2 and this is, of course, this is 1, then this is 1, and such that this one is 45 degree. Of course, from this we know that tan is opposite over adjacent. This is opposite, this is adjacent, and that means tan 45 degree is equal to 1 over 1. Of course, this is 1. And likewise for the tan 30, remember that if this is angle 30 degree, or in the special angle where we have this to be like this, 2, 2, this to be 1, 1, this to be 30, and this to be 60. What we have was that tan 30 degree is equal to opposite all over adjacent, but adjacent here is root of 3. Root of 3, because by the time you use Pythagoras rule, it will be 2 square minus 1 square, and that will be what? 4 minus 1, which is square root of that will be 3. So that's what we have. So then this will now be opposite all over adjacent, and that is 1 over root 3. Now if you can remember that, that means that tan 45 is 1, tan 30 is 1 over root 3. So we can now proceed from this to substitute that value of and that means that we are going to have, I want to continue from that place, tan 45 which is 1 plus tan 30 which is 1 all over root 3. If you like, you can rationalize before you substitute, and if you like, you can write it like that. Of course, this is minus 1 minus tan 45 which is 1, then multiply by what? Tan 30 which is 1 all over root 3. And this is same thing as 1 plus 1 over root 3 all over 1 minus 1 over root 3. And this is equal to, if you like, you can factorize this. For this one, you have the sum of denominator is root of 3, and here we are having root of 3 plus 1. Of course, divided by this division. I want to use it like this. Open the bracket. This one, of course, is to be root of 3 minus 1 all over root 3. That's what I will have, because the sum is root of 3, and that's that. So from this, if you like, you can rationalize. This is what? Root of 3 plus 1 all over root of 3 multiplied by this one will not be what? Root of 3 all over root of 3 minus 1. This and this of course will go. That means you have root of 3 plus 1 over root of 3 minus 1, which you can now rationalize. Root of 3 plus 1 all over root of 3 minus 1. So this is equal to root of 3 plus 1 all over root of 3 minus 1 multiplied by root of 3 plus 1 all over root of 3 plus 1. Of course, rationalization of sort, it means you are going to change the sign at the denominator here, then you multiply both numerator and denominator with that. And if you open the bracket, for simplicity, it's better you put bracket, so that by the time you are expanding, you not get it mixed up. So this will now be equal to this and this will be 3 plus this and this. Of course, this and this is root of 9, and root of 9 is 3. This and this will be what? Plus root 3. This and this of course will be plus root 3. This and this will be what? Plus 1 all over. At the denominator you are having what? 3 as well. This time this, that is what? Even though you can got the limit of 2 square, and that is minus 1, in order not to waste the time, because that is what it means when you have a plus b multiplied by a minus b. Yeah. So this one will now be what? 4 plus 2 root 3, everything all over 2. And if I like, I can bring 2 outside. I have 2 plus root 3, everything all over 2. This and this can go. Then really I have root of 3 plus 2, or 2 plus root of 3, anyhow. And that's the solution to the second one. Then the third one, we have to solve question 3. We have to solve p over 2, p all over 2 plus k all over 3 is equal to what? Is equal to 5. Then 2p minus k is equal to what? 6. You have to solve that simultaneous equation. So that is the fourth question. Of course, from the first one, we can multiply, to make it simpler, we can multiply this by 6 as the LCM. And if you do that, you multiply this by 6, you have 3p. So we have 3p. If you multiply this by 6, we have 2k plus 2k is equal to, if you multiply that by 6, you have 30. Equation 1. And equation 2, of course, is 2p minus k is equal to 6. That is equation 2. So I want to use elimination method because it will be very simple if I use that. So I want to multiply equation 2 by 2 and add it with equation 1. That is, although I don't need to be saying that, if I do that, I multiply this by 1 and multiply this by 2, I'm going to have 3p plus 2k is equal to 30. Then this one will become 4p minus 2k is equal to 12. So I can now add the two equations together. If I do that, this and this will be what? 7p. This and this will vanish, and it's equal to, add this and this will have 42. So you can divide both sides by 7 all over 7. This and this will go. P is equal to what? So P is equal to 6. So if my P is equal to 6, so for P equal to 6, n equation 2. If I do that, of course I will have 2 into bracket 6 minus k is equal to 6. If I open the bracket, you have 12 minus k is equal to 6. And from this, of course, for that time I have 12 minus 6 is equal to k. So k is equal to 6, or 6 is equal to k. So k is equal to 6, k is also equal to 6. That's what we have. Then the fourth one, we have to rationalize 1 over, this one is very simple. This is one, what am I doing this? Question 4 said rationalize 1 all over root of 2 plus 1. If I'm correct? Yes, that's what we are asked to rationalize. And solution to this one, 1 all over root of 2 plus 1 is same thing as what? 1 over root of 2 plus 1 multiplied by root of 2 minus 1 all over root of 2 minus 1. If you open the bracket, for the numerator, of course, we are going to have root of 2 minus 1. For the denominator, I've told you the dividend of 2 square. Don't waste your time in expanding. That is, you are saying this and this, and just use root of dividend of 2 square, and that would be what? This time, this, of course, is root of 4, and that is 2 minus what? 1. And at the end of the day, you have root of 2 minus 1. So that is that. Then question 5. I'm very, very fast because I know the type of student I'm dealing with. I know you are highly carried. The next question says if n combination 2, if n combination 2 is equal to 15, we have to find the value of n. Find the value of n. If n combination 2 is equal to 15, find the value of n. Solution to this, you have to recall the formula of combination. Recall that if you have n combination r, it will give you n factorial all over n minus r factorial r factorial. So that is for the combination. And definitely what we are going to have here is that means in that case, if you compare that formula with what we are given in the question, that means our n is what? Is still n, and our half is 2. So that means that n factorial all over n minus 2 factorial, then 2 factorial is equal to what? 15. As simple as that, according to the formula. So what we have here is this is equal to, never mind, this we got n open the bracket n minus 1 open the bracket n minus 2 factorial all over n minus 2 factorial 2 factorial. My dear student, I have to expand this up to n minus 2 factorial because of the denominator I have, so that you can easily cancel out. So take note, and that is equal to 15. So this and this can go. Then I have n into bracket n minus 1 everything over 2 factorial. But 2 factorial is as 2 times 1, which is 2. So I don't need to waste my time. Just let me put 2, and this is equal to 15. If I cross multiply, I have n into bracket n minus 1 is equal to 30. Cross multiply, this is over 1. So what we have? So if you open the bracket, you have n squared minus n minus 30 if I like is equal to 0. So if I think of two numbers, this is factorial, quadratic problem, quadratic equation. I have to think of the two numbers that when I had to give me minus n, and when I multiply to give me minus 30 n squared, and that number should be 6 and 5. So I have n squared minus 6n plus 5n minus 30 is equal to what? 0. So from this I have n into bracket n minus 6 plus 5 into bracket n minus 6 is equal to 0. So at the end of the day, I'm going to have so at the end of the day, I have n minus 6 and n plus 5 is equal to 0. That means n minus 6 is equal to 0, or n plus 5 is equal to 0. And that means n is equal to 6 or n is equal to minus 5. So that is that. Question 6. So of course we are going to consider the positive sign, because to have a combination in negative number is slightly above your. So question 6. This one is under binary operation. An operator or an operation asterisk is defined on the set t equal to -1, 0 up to 5 by x operation y is equal to what? X plus y minus xy. Which of the following equations, or which of the following we give an image? Which of the following we give an image which is an element of T? Which is an element of T? So when we go 1, we are having 2 operation 5. When we go 2, we are having 3 operation 2. When we go 3, we are having 3 operation 4. Now let's test all this and see which one we give the image of that. The meaning of that statement is simply very simple. What it means is that use this, perform this operation on it. The answer you are going to get will it be a member of this set? As simple as that. So what we need to do is that we test the first one. Don't forget solution. Don't forget that we are told that x operation y is the same thing as x plus y minus xy. So now let's look at 2 operation 5, and that would be what? Your x is now 2, your y is now 5, and that is 2 plus 5 minus 2 times 5, and that is what? If you like, what maths, you can say minus 10, or anyhow, it's still 7 minus 10, which is equal to minus 3. Minus 3 is not member of this set because the set stop as 5 and it started with -1. So this cannot be an image in that set. The second one, we have 3 operation 2, which will be what? 3 plus 2 minus 3 times 2, and that is what? 5 minus 6, which is equal to -1. Is correct. This one is a member of this set. So now it's correct. But let's look at the first, because you cannot conclude. It is possible that 2 of them satisfy, or only one satisfy, or none satisfy. So we have to be very careful. We cannot just conclude until we solve for the third one. The third one is 3 operation 4, and of course it is 3 plus 4 minus 3 times 4, and that is what? 7 minus 12, and that is what? Minus 5. Minus 5 is not there. We have 5, but it's a positive side. It's a positive 5. So this is not member of the set. So that means only woman got 2 has the image in that set. As simple as that. Then the fourth question. The first question is also under mapping and function. This one is under mapping. The first one is under mapping and function. So question 7. We are to give it that G is such that it maps X to 3X, and F is such that what? It maps X to cos X. Then we have to find the value of g of f of x, or g of f of 20. This is what we have to find. So in that case, what we need, find the value of g of f of 20. Find the value of g of f of 20. So what we need is that, don't forget that f of x is given to be cos x. So definitely f of 20 the same thing as cos 20, and that is, you are very correct, you are going to have 0.92. Press your calculator. That is that. So g of f of 20 will now be equal to what? Because g of x is the same thing as what? 3x. So g of f of 20 will now be what? 3 into bracket x, which is this 0.92. I did the you are going to have 2.82. You press your calculator very well. That was what you are going to have. So that is that. That is question. Okay, this is 93. Then question 8. Question 8. Question 8. We are told that a linear transformation is defined by t such that xy approaches minus x plus y, comma minus 4y. We are now asked to find the image q prime of q of minus 3, 2. So what this means is that q t of x comma y has been given to be minus as solution minus x plus y comma minus 4y. Similarly, q of minus 3 and 2 we approach minus 3 plus 2 comma minus 4 into bracket 2. Oh yeah, and of course q of minus 3 comma 2 they approach this, and this will be 5 comma this, and this will be minus 8, and that's what we have as our answer. Question 9. Question 9. Question 9. We are told that if G is such that map R to what? 5 minus 2R is a real number, then find the image of minus 3. Solution to this is that solution we are giving g of r to be equal to 5 minus 2r, and we have to find g of minus 3, which is equal to 5 minus 2 into bracket minus 3, and that is what? 5 plus 6, and that is 11. Question 10, which will be the last question for today, is under propositional logic. We have to consider the following. Consider the following statement. P is such that what? Birds fly. Q is such that what? The sky is blue. Is blue. Is such that the sky is blue. And R is such that what? And R is such that the grass is green. The grass is green. Then, now the question that we have under that. The question under that is that what is the symbolic? What is the symbolic representation of if the grass is green and the sky is not blue, then the birds do not fly. Solution. What is the symbolic representation for if the grass is not green? If the grass is green and the sky is not blue, then the birds do not fly. Don't forget, P means birds fly. The negation of P, which will be like this, it means bird did not fly, or it is false that bird flies. It is false that birds fly, or you can say bird did not fly. That is negation of P. Then Q means the sky is blue. Then the negation of Q means the sky is not blue, or you can say it is false that the sky is blue. Then negation of R means the grass is green. So if the grass is not green, that means negation of R. That means negation of R means the grass is not green. Don't forget. And if, then it is an implication statement. If, then it's an implication statement, which is something like this. But if and only if is when you have by implication like this. But when they say if, then, of course, this is an implication. So what we have here is that we are told that if the grass is green, the grass is green is R, so we have R, and the sky is not blue, and the sky, don't forget, and is a conjunction, while or is a disjunction. This is the symbolic representation for and this is symbolic representation for or. Don't forget. So if they say now the grass is green, that means we have R and conjunction. The sky is not blue, that means negation of Q. If this is the case, then what? Then the birds do not fly. The bird do not fly. That means negation of P, and that is the correct answer. So we now have R conjunction negation of Q implies negation of P, and that is the solution. So the assignment I want to give you is that you solve question 11 to 20. Inshallah. Okay, inshallah. Note the assignment is you solve question 20 to 40. In the subsequent class, I'm going to solve 11 to 20. Please take note. I'm going to solve 11 to 20 in the next class, inshallah. So your assignment is going to be to solve question 20 to 40, 21 to 40. So question 21 to 40. That's your assignment. Question 21 to 40, inshallah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. We are going to meet probably on Thursday or Wednesday, inshallah.